free that you guys, they get it within 7 early in the third quarter, and then you guys take off from there. What was needed to respond in that moment, and what kind of helped you guys rebuild the lead?
Sense of urgency, just understanding the moment, and we had a slack on our end on just, I guess, bringing the energy, playing hard, took our foot off the gas just a little bit, and we were able to regather ourselves and bring back the intensity that we brought in the first half.
Nickeil, coach said that they challenged you guys, you specifically yesterday, to produce at the level that they know you can. Obviously, you answered the call tonight. How do you take messages like that, and I guess did you put anything on yourself to make sure that you delivered?
Just embracing it. At the end of the day, they're only saying that because they believe in my ability, and for me, can't run from a challenge. God's willing, years from now, I can show my son what I was able to do, and just a life lesson on how when you face adversity, you got to step up to it, can't back down from it.
Jaden, the difference between game 1 and game 2 in terms of what you were supposed to do on defense, what goes into that different mindset, trying to stop one guy versus pretty much doing a little more switching, doing a little bit more multiple coverages?
Really just got to, know the personnel. For real, I would say just when Curry's not on the court, his gravity is carried most of the time when he's out there. So when I be guarding him, I got to face guard. But just guarding Jimmy, just trying to make it hard for him. He does a lot of the dirty stuff, offensive rebounds, playmaking. So just kind of being a shadow to him.
And then on offense, have you gotten better at knowing when to pick your spots and, when to be aggressive, when not to be aggressive? It seems like you're playing in the flow, but you're also getting in the flow a lot more than you used to.
Yeah, you could say that. Just knowing the people who's guarding me most of the time, it's smaller guards. So just knowing even if they're in front of me, I could still shoot over them and just get to my spot. So yeah.
Nickeil, you mentioned facing adversity. I guess how tough, or what was the toughest part of this stretch, do you feel like?
I think for me, being too optimistic at times and kind of heavily relying on the next game to be the game. Tonight it was just about, let me just focus on bringing the pace, rebounding, everything that didn't require the ball going in the basket. So for me, I think that's why I opened everything up, because I was able to kind of take the pressure off of being good on that side and just doing what my team needs me to do outside of just trying to score. We got guys like Jaden who's playing in the flow and now starting to show you guys what he could do a long time ago, and people are surprised by it. But Ju, who's making plays, Ant, who's going to be Ant. So for me, it was just trying to sprinkle that in as best as I could, and tonight it really opened up.
Jaden, Coach mentioned before the game that he felt like the team was stewing in the Game 1 losses and unhappy, upset with what happened in Game 1 the last couple of days here. So what was the mood like at practice, kind of the last 36 hours for you guys before you took the floor tonight?
I'll say, we had good energy. I'll say we had a business approach. Just even in practice and then shoot arounds, just making sure we're getting everything right, all the coverage is right, and then just knowing today we had to come with energy and come with urgency in the first quarter, and we almost got up 20-0. So we just got to start like that every game, and I feel like we hold ourselves.
For both you guys, Nickeil and Jaden, you guys obviously are going to have urgency tonight coming off the loss. You guys are going to have the home court crowd behind you. What are the most replicable aspects of tonight that you can bring to Game 3?
I'll say our starts again as well. I feel like, I guess they say we play better on the road, so when everyone's against us, we also play better, but just coming out with the right mindset of knowing that if we win the game 2, we can run off 2 more.
Keeping that fire lit, having a sense of urgency, knowing what each game means. And someone had asked me earlier about was tonight a must-win, but having that approach every night, because you never know which game you'll need or what can happen in the next day. So as much as it is, yes, there's always going to be another day, at the same time having that sense of urgency to understand the moment and that it can't come back. You can never get these moments back, so enjoying it and making the most out of it.
Jaden, off of that, you've spoken before about how much you actually love playing on the road and having that road crowd. Why do you like playing on the road so much?
I don't know. Everyone against us. I've kind of been like that, like forever since high school. Like I never liked playing at home. Not say like I don't like y'all or nothing, but it just I don't know. It brings that like I don't know that aggression or something. I really don't know for real.
For either one of you, what was it like to watch Julius perform tonight, particularly in that second quarter after Ant went out? He kind of went on a heater there.
Shit,
It was really
Julius
good.
Randle.
Yep, you know, just doing what he does best, being aggressive, using his strength and his force to create gravity, to make the defense commit. Out of that, he made plays. He had 11 assists, and he was able to finish, get to the free throw line, just kind of do a little bit of everything. You can really see that tonight the game slowed down for him, especially in that second quarter.
Jane, we've seen it all throughout the season, but especially in these two playoff series, just the advantage you guys have with your bench. What has it been like just to know how much you guys can rely on guys 6, 7, 8 every night?
I mean, it's a great feeling to have, even just knowing the man that's coming in to get you can put in the same production that you can. So just knowing, like, we trust each other, and even if we're having a bad game, knowing, like, if you don't finish, you still got to cheer your teammate on because, like, tonight, Kill was going, and he had a good night, and it could be anyone's night, and we just got to be there for each other.
For both of you, you've seen Ant get hurt in games before. It looks bad, and he comes back. What was your level of concern tonight when you saw him go down? Did you think he was really hurt, or did you think he was going to be fine?
I feel like you never really know.
Yeah,
You
don't
never
know.
really know.
Superman for real.
Yeah, just because you never know which one is like really bad, especially when you don't get to see them.
Facts.
But he always finds a way. Like one thing about Ant, he's not gonna sit out. Like he's got to be damn near dead.
Yeah, I've seen him before. Like, yeah, he got to have his leg chopped off or something. My fault.